Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Burnout Bobby YouTube channel. Today we're going on a little drive. I received a phone call yesterday afternoon, and I think it was probably like November 2nd when the Moto Compactos came out, or they initially dropped the pre-release of them. I signed up for it. I was like, alright, I need one. So reached out to one dealership. I was on their list. They're one of the certified dealerships that were getting them, and they took way too long. Personally, I think so. Both myself and the owner of the rug shop, we ordered one through them, and we started seeing them come in throughout the country. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, I got mine coming in." I see people already have them on Facebook Marketplace for sale. So I was like, "All right, mine should be in soon." Waited, then he said mid-December, so we waited. Mid-December came and still nothing. Then they're telling me mid-January, maybe February. Personally, I think he sold them out from underneath us, or like some technicians at the dealership just cut us under on it. So I asked one of the guys on Facebook, where'd you get yours? He said Brandon Honda. So I'm familiar with Brandon Honda. I've brought my mother's car there a couple times to get serviced, and they're an awesome dealership. I'd rather drive the 35-40 minutes there for the service through them than the local one I have in town here. So they gave me a call, and I'm coming now. I'm going to pick up mine, and then I'm also going to pick up some for the shop as well. So I should be getting a few of these things, and then once I get back to the house, I'll do a review and see what I think. The downside of this is it's an electric scooter, right? Which I know they are probably made to handle like the elements out there. Like they make these bikes now and everything to water resistant and whatnot, but it's brand new, it's white, and this is the weather that we got today. It is just gloomy, it's cold for Florida, and I don't know, raining. So hopefully sometime today it'll stop raining, because I just don't want to be running. Alright. Just a chicken chasing some crows. In Florida, man. It's Florida stuff. But I don't want to be doing donuts in my garage. I want to actually take this thing around, hook up the GoPro, and go for some rides. So we'll see what happens there. I'll keep you guys posted after I pick up the scooter. They're here. Alright, so my battery died. Again, hopefully the video quality's coming out good. I'm shooting on this GoPro Hero 11 now. So, I have it now out of the box. I read the instructions to see how to do this. The instructions were a little confusing in some points, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I found the easiest. So when it comes to the pegs, you lift up, pull out, and then they lock in place. Same thing with the other side here, right above the kickstand. Pull up, out, good. The handlebar, when it's locked in, there's a little push tab here that locks into the bar end of the grip. So you push that in. I use my other hand to pull it up. So now your handlebar is up. What you can do now is there is a clamp right here. You can go ahead and open that. Lift up on the bars. We'll just get to right here for right now so it clears. Then inside here, straighten the wheel out. There's going to be a little black lever. You can get that. And then push that up, and you'll hear it snap in place and lock in.
Next part is going to be your handlebars. You have a horn on one side here, which is like a bicycle horn. So what you're going to do is open up this tab here and then pull back towards you and rotate it so that this lines up with the stem. And then you're going to push this closed and it locks in place behind this. When you're done with it, you just push this down and it unlocks. But now your handlebars are locked in. Next thing you're going to do is take the seat out. So take the seat out like that. You'll see here there's a, get some better light. There's a little lock, so you push that down, close the seat down, the lock to go back up. It'll slide over a little notch up top there, and you push down on this tab to secure it. Now see on the seat, there's an opening right there. That's what's going to catch this tab that the handlebar was on earlier. So you go ahead and push down, and now that is secured in. The last thing you're going to want to do, sorry for that, is the wheel release for the rear wheel. So you're going to push this forward, turn it up, so it's like this, and then there's a little lever right here that you lift up. I'm going to try to do this in one hand, it might be hard. Yeah, so you lift up on it and you're going to pull the wheel out. So I pull the wheel out, you'll hear it kind of locked in place there. Once it does that, you go ahead and push this back down. And then lock it in. Like that. The Moto Compacto is ready to go. You can adjust the handlebars through this here for your height. I believe there's also a couple setting options for the seat. Turn it on, press, hold the button, shows you battery life, the mile per hour if your headlight's on, and the speed settings. So one will usually tap out, I think, like 10 miles an hour, maybe 12. You hit the button once, turns the headlight off. So the headlight's off. And if you double tap it quick, maybe too quick. There you go. So slower double tap will put you in setting 2, and then that will get you, I believe, 15 to 16 miles per hour. You have your rear drum brake. The front is what is the power drive wheel. So front is the drive, the rear is the drum brake. And this is your throttle. When you're in the setting 1, you almost have to give it a little bit of a push to get it going. It's a very like slower, easier setting, more of a get to know the bike. And then once you get familiar with the bike, comfortable with it, then you can go to setting 2. It's instant. With the throttle, you just picks up and goes. The grips are a lot smaller than your typical like motorcycle grips. So if you do want to put aftermarket grips on there, I don't know what your options are going to be. It's something that I'm going to have to look into, because I'm assuming these bar ends have to come out to get to them. And these are fairly nice. They're like probably a fake leather for the price, and then they have the same stitching like a car, and same as the bike or the rear seat here. So you guys can get like an aspect of what how big the seat is. You can see my hand to the seat, so it's not a big seat at all. Just so you're aware. They say it's rated up to 260 pounds, I believe, but you're gonna be sitting on one cheek. That's up to you. So there's the Moto Compacto. In the next video, I'm going to take it out for a test ride, hook up the GoPros, and then be able to see what this thing is like, and then give you guys like the real-time footage and review on this. Overall, right now, just assembly, disassembly. After I took the time and went over it myself, It's a lot easier than I was expecting it to be, or when I was going through their instructions. Now that I know myself what to do, and hopefully the video helps you out when you get yours, it shouldn't be too bad. Also, it takes 2 hours to get full charge, and you get about 20 miles out of a full charge. So this is really ideal for somebody who lives in the city, and you have to transport to your job, and maybe you don't like the electric scooters because they're you can't fold them up when you get to your job. You know, this you can pack up into a little thing and tuck away in an office. Or if you go to the racetrack and you want a little pit bike but you don't want to take up space or anything like that, this is perfect for it. Or if you live on the beach and you're just trying to commute here and there, you know, hop around and get some groceries, again, it's super ideal. So I'll have some more content coming out on this. Like I said, the next video is going to be riding on it, and then the video after that I'm going to be looking to see where the best place to put something like an AirTag on this is, because it's so light. You probably won't chain it up to something outside if you are going to carry it in with you, but with it being so little and so light, the option of it being stolen is definitely there. So I'll go ahead and see one of the best options for AirTags with this to at least give you a little bit of reassurance with it. Hope you guys like this. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.